Okay, so it's now recording, I think. No idea where that stuff gets saved, but anyways. So, I'm gonna showcase how a glitched any percent would be done and why it should be allowed. This is for yeah, for showcase. So originally it was thought that yeah, you could only do this if you do the intro skip, but no, that's not what this is about. This is not the transformation glitch. This is just straight up starting a new file, whatever, it doesn't matter, just like a regular speedrun would go. So I'm not gonna bother taking any timing here. So everything proceeds normally. I'm actually going to show two different versions of this, with the map glitch and without it. But this at least should be allowed because it's just claiming boons and everyone has access to the boons on PS5. And probably on all other platforms as well, I'm expecting. That is something I easily could test in PS4, but not the point. The point is to showcase this now and make sure it's legal for speedruns. Or, well, if the mods allow it. This is strictly made for Simoteus, specifically. Hello, Simoteus. When you're watching this. But yes. Okay, that did not go as expected, but you know. Yo, bud, how's it going? Good morning, man. You just left me yesterday, you bastard. So I'm currently doing a recording here, so this is just something I'm gonna do fast. This is for Simate specifically to showcase. I promised him to make a video a while back, and I just never got to do it. So I'm currently recording now and doing that. So until it's done, it's just to showcase the glitch for any percent. So, okay, basically just normal run up until this mission is where things start to change, and what comes after this mission is where things are happening.
Okay, RTN, who's this?
Hi, this is Rob from Flushing.
Rob from Flushing. You got a question for Paul Bailoff?
Yeah, I'd like to wish him the best of luck with Piranha. Yeah! Excellent, dude! Alright, excellent. Then I want to know you guys.
And I'm also going to do some testing later with 30 FPS.
Alright, cool deal. Later.
Just for test purposes.
One more call, the final call. Let's make it a good one. You're on the
Not with this
Paul Bailoff. Who's this? Bill. You got a
stuff.
question for Paul?
That doesn't. This doesn't have anything to do with 30 FPS, but the zip.
Bay Area. Piranha? Yeah, none. No, absolutely none. In fact, we only unleashed our gas on people about 2 days ago. Yo, when do you think you gonna start doing some shows? We'll probably be in New York and hopefully soon. Yeah, come down more? 2 months? We wanna start there. Alright, cool. We love ya.
Okay, so here is where you claim the boons. But before I do that, I'm gonna obviously level up to magic like usual. Everything is just the same as before. My fingers are super cold for some reason, so excuse my poor menuing here. So right after that is actually no, not after that is yes. Right after you ready the jutsu, you claim the boons, which is gonna take about a second or two, three seconds to get all these items. Now I'm not gonna use those here. I could, when I think about it. I don't see a reason why not to when it's actually better anyways. I think. Maybe. Yes. So yeah. So that's a possibility as well. I didn't use that. Okay, backup strat. Backup strat. So if you go all the way back here, you actually can save like this. But yeah. So now I'm using the DLC item. This is not the point. And this is the first time I've done that, but it has a 20% yokai damage, so this would be faster to get that kill anyways. You would kill him, and obviously I messed up the menuing here, but it's whatever. It's still not the point. So right here, I'm gonna have to unequip this. No, I don't, actually. Oh, but yeah, I will. If I get a better Kusarigama, then yes. If I don't, then I'll just keep it until I get a better one. The thing is, from here is where things gets interesting, because now I'm gonna just do this clear. This is also why no timer is taken. This is just quick showcase. I'm good, man. Don't worry about it. But yeah, I'm just gonna have to focus on this recording. I'm gonna let you know when the recording is done. So then I'll answer chat. But yeah. So what is happening is the same glitch as before, but now that I have these items already. Oh, and I did forget to pick up the bow, so this might actually not work because I did test with. I think I did test with gun here, or maybe I was just super lucky and got his gun now, and it might actually be because you do need a bow or a gun or anything for this to even work remotely, because what's gonna happen is I'm gonna glitch a weapon. Actually, no. This is a faster method than what I previously thought would be better. So this is gonna be the most optimal way of doing it. So starting off by just doing this, and before anything, I'm gonna send whatever item. Let's just take the axe. And as you can see, this has 20% yokai close combat damage. So at every boss, this does not stack, by the way. So I tried this with doing in all armor slots to get as much damage as I possibly could, but it doesn't seem to stack. So you can only get 20%. This is just max. Now, obviously, for optimization, you would have to do this very quickly. So moving this to storehouse to set up the glitch first, because if you don't do that, then you're most likely gonna have to redo it again, which loses time basically. And then I'm gonna load the bottom one after I reverse these two. And then I'm gonna load the top one. Then I'm gonna back out twice. Just like the glitch showcase that I showed before. And then I'm gonna move this to storehouse now that the game thinks I don't have it equipped, which I do have equipped. And then I'm gonna move to storehouse and find the axe. So yeah. So now I'm gonna move that axe to the item box. Didn't work first try. Usually it's always second try it works at, sadly. So and then I'm gonna just send it back to to storehouse and retry by loading this and loading that. Going back out, trying again. Sending, going to storehouse. I'm not sure what causes this not to always work 100% every time the first try. But here we go. Here's the item in here. So what I'm gonna just do next is just have a gun or whatever here, so I can constantly switch between, because you do want this with a gun slot. So this is just gonna be kept here for every single yokai boss that you encounter throughout a run. And then normally I would just, well, obviously put a Kusarigama here, a sword here, whatever, and then continue on. After obviously doing what I was supposed to do first, which was leveling up. So this was done super slow. But yeah, I'm just gonna quickly showcase now this fight, and then that's what I'm gonna show for this particular part. So you will notice that the Kusarigama on my back is a bit glitched. It's upside down and it's a little bit haywire because of the axe. But don't mind that. And as you also notice, I am offline, so there's no need for this to be oh man. Okay, that's unfortunate. I was a bit unsure if I was gonna go for that or not, because I'm only gonna do this boss, so I'm gonna ignore that, because that's not part of that point. And there's also things that I might discover in the future with this, where maybe it does stack, and maybe if you just focus heavily on damage, you could potentially just break the entire any percent. But I have had no time to actually further test it than this. I originally put it in armor slot, this axe, and I put several items, several of the DLC items in there, but I found no difference personally. So just as normal, as you can see in the right side, I have the axe. If you switch to gun, the axe will not actually give you the bonus, so you have to make sure it's the axe that is there to get that 20%. Just notice the damage, how fast she goes down in comparison to what she could. She's not even able to get up before. Now this is only one boss, and because of the time loss that it takes to do the glitch, it's not much if you can optimize. But if you can optimize it to get the glitch done really fast, then I think this could potentially break any percent. So yeah, that is the end of the showcase, I guess. Nothing more in-depth than that. But yeah, if I make future discoveries, I'll let you know, Simateus, and yes. That's the end of the recording, I think.